What up YouTube, it's Yuga, voice of the dragons, and today I wanted to share the story of my initial awakening and my initiation into the path working of dragons. This goes back all the way to 2013. Where I was at in life as a person though is very important. So let me share that really quickly. I was 19, I was just going by the name Yuga, and I was going through the transformation and just the name change already. But as far as me as an individual, I was very depressed. I had a lot of anxiety. I was very misguided, and I was just unsure of my place in life. I had gone through a lot of suicidal ideation growing up, and I just was still recovering from that. Even though I didn't want to kill myself, I still had those feelings of wanting to die, and I'm pretty sure some of you can relate to that. But I had met someone in September that led to a series of events that transpired into a spiritual awakening, a full-blown spiritual awakening. And I found out later, after talking and stuff, that this person and I had a karmic relationship. And we met through means of intimacy, and we connected on a very, very soul level. But she made me question myself, and she made me question things, and these thoughts would lead to ideas, and these ideas would linger for days, and I just felt like I had so many questions after meeting this person about myself and my life and what it all meant. And I just wanted to know the truth. So I had come across an image, and this image was said to be connected to dragons, and I wanted to do a meditation with this image, and I hadn't done much meditation beforehand. I had dabbled a little bit with Buddhism, but other than that, I really didn't have any real grasp on the concept of spirituality other than what I was raised with, and that was a very toxic Christian environment. So going into this meditation, I had very little expectation of what really could happen, and I won't go into what actually did happen in the meditation because that's very private, but it just reaffirmed a lot of the thoughts and feelings that I had, and it made me understand that there was a greater truth to my soul's awakening. But in essence, I will say I did see something along the lines of a dragon in that meditation, and I had a lot of thoughts and a big affinity with dragons growing up as a child. They were kind of my escape from reality, and so I always liked watching dragon media, like Buff the Magic Dragons, the movie Reign of Fire, love that one. But just anything dragon was a source of comfort growing up. And so when I saw a dragon in a meditation, it made me realize that that thought that I had, that maybe they really were real, was true. And so it later developed into more curiosity. But for the next 3 months, nothing really big happened. But what I will share will change your world too. But that's only if you let me. Because the truth is, I saw a real dragon. This dragon appeared in flesh before me. I have seen a creature of legend. I bore witness with it with my own eyes. And I wasn't on anything, so don't assume. But I really did see a dragon, and it just appeared out of nowhere. I was actually in a loft outside. I was staring at the sky. I was waving my arms like so, or just kind of keeping it straight because I was trying to see my aura, and I was just trying to get a good view of what the spirit world looked like. And instead, I had a dragon appear, and this dragon chose to appear before me. It wasn't just, oh, I saw a dragon. It was, no, like, this dragon literally chose me. The encounter only lasted for a few moments, 3 to 5 seconds, if that. But what I can share, it was a two-winged, two-legged black wyvern, as we would call it. I'm calling it a dragon simply due to the fact of its intelligence, its wisdom, and its magical nature. Because I have seen it do magic. Like, it just appeared out of nowhere, literally. And then it flapped its wings once. It glided and it flapped its wings 2 more times. And then it turned into a ball, 5 balls of light in the shape of a V, and it vanished into a different dimension right before my eyes. It came as quickly as it went, or the other way around. It went as quickly as it came. Believe me or don't believe me, but if you don't believe me, I've had enough doubt in my life, so please do not push that down my throat. I know what is true for myself. But after being given proof that dragons were real, I knew that it was my mission to find out the truth of this dragon and find out my truth, and I knew that it was tied to the dragons. Flash forward to now, I still have not seen that dragon ever since. I haven't seen any physical dragons since. I have seen dragons in dreams. And what I later found out was the dragon that revealed itself to me was indeed my dragon guardian. Even though I haven't seen him, I have heard his voice, and I have heard him shout. But as to why this dragon chose to reveal itself to me, it took me a very long time to understand why I was given something so precious of this gift. And it simply was because I needed it. I needed it in many levels that I really can't even begin to comprehend. And I really can't share what I do know. But what I can share is that dragons are very real. Even if you don't believe my experience or encounter, I have a lifetime working with dragons as an adult. They touch my life in many ways. I am blessed with many things and many gifts. For the most part, I don't have to work for what I have. It's mostly given to me. But I have had to go through a lot of work and trial and tribulation to earn their respect, to earn their trust, and to be able to call myself their voice. It is with confidence that I know my path is righteous and true. It is with confidence and pride to know that I am bound to something so honorable. And so if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. But I might make a part 2 for this. I think I've said what I needed to say. I'll watch the video a few more times. But that's essentially what got me into path working with dragons, was having a dragon choose me. Now, this experience may not happen for you. Most likely it won't, especially in these times. But if it does happen to you, just know you aren't alone. And the last thing I want to say is, remember the old ways. So with that, I will add one more thing. Follow the 6 Draconic virtues. Virtue, honor, justice, valor, truth, and honesty. Thank you.